Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Regulatory clarity is the question. Financial watchdogs could not be more clear. I want to get into a little bit of this article. I'm just going to scroll down. We can come back to the details if you're interested by clicking in the description below. We provide all the links to the videos we discuss or the articles we discuss. But number one, regulators have shown they are comfortable applying existing laws to crypto, and crypto entities will likely have to adjust. The number one thing in this that I would point out, SEC, obviously with the SEC chair Gary Gensler, we're going to come back to that here shortly, but as we've stated, most likely this would come from Congress. And then here's the thing. Here's the concern or the issue, I would say. Congress has the power of the purse. They create the currencies, et cetera, et cetera. But in the highlighted, don't look if you're driving or working. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe to yourself and those around you. But Congress has failed for decades to pass any large-scale substantive legislation focusing on big tech, and regulators rely on laws enacted before the internet even existed. And again, that's something we know too with the Howey test from 1946. Let's scroll down again, kind of pointing out a few things. Number two, any additional clarity will most likely come from the courts. And again, that's where you'll see clarity may come in 2023. Most likely the source will not be from Congress or regulatory agencies, but the courts. And again, that's because Congress is failing to do its job. Let's scroll down a little bit more, and then I'm going to get into something. If you haven't seen it yet, it's kind of interesting either which way, I guess, is a safe word to use. Number three, expect more offshore, less U.S. focused crypto activity. And as we've seen with Ripple's, Brad Garlinghouse has stated 95% of its customers is outside of the U.S. Number four, incumbents that choose to build in the U.S. And again, we've seen, companies like Ripple and Stellar, basically U.S.-based companies that should be booming right now, as the U.S. should be leading in this. And we'll get into that a little bit later as well. The question is clarity or changes. But now, having said all that, speaking about Gary Gensler and Congress, and then as well speaking of the regulatory clarity, we're going to play a quick video posted by Crypto Night at Joe Lash 4. Let's see if we can get this to play without having any issues.
I shall report tonight about how Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and her office coordinated testimony with the Security and Exchange Commission ahead of a Senate hearing. The Heritage Foundation Oversight Project, of which I'm associated, through a FOIA request, obtained emails from Warren's office to the office of Chairman Gary Gensler 2 days before his Senate testimony back in September of 2021. The email from Warren's economic policy advisor includes a list of questions. Get this, a list of questions that Senator Warren planned to ask, along with suggested answers for the chairman of the SEC. The advisor also wrote, quote, "Let me know if you're okay with the questions as currently written." 2 days later, she sent a follow-up, quote, "Let me know if it's looking like the chair has any issue with the framing of the questions. Definitely don't want to put him in a tough spot," end quote. And it appears the chairman didn't have any issue with these questions because Senator Warren asked almost verbatim from the email. Check this out.
Chair Gensler, advocates say crypto markets are all about financial inclusion, but the people who are most economically vulnerable are the ones who are most likely to have to withdraw their money the fastest when the market drops. Does this sound like the path to financial inclusion to you?
All right, I'll let you leave your thoughts, and you can share your comments below. But again, you can see it's scripted. And when will this take effect? And when will we truly receive a level playing field? As Brad Garlinghouse said, basically the one thing that we want is just a level playing field. Next up, we're going to discuss the world of V-tapping Vechain to bring Web3 to mainstream businesses. And we're going to scroll down just a bit into the article. As the initiative begins with a Vechain-based loyalty program that businesses can adopt to boast customer brand relationships. The world of V, a notable zero-free green NFT marketplace on Vechain, has launched an initiative that will help introduce Web 3.0 to mainstream businesses. The initiative, which leverages the Vechain network to develop an NFT loyalty program for businesses, is the first of a series of programs that World of V plans to deploy, and its goal to bring Web 3 to mainstream brands. And again, now speaking of Brad Garlinghouse, some exciting news came out today as Brad Garlinghouse welcomes Ripple new president. I think it was a good choice and a good decision for whatever the reasoning that they have moving forward, that Ripple appointed the new president, Monica Long. And if you followed Ripple for very long, I believe Monica Long has been there for 9 years with the company. Yeah, exactly, as in the article. Newly appointed president has been with the company for over 9 years. And Ripple, the American technology company behind the Ripple blockchain and its native token, XRP, appointed Monica Long as the new president for Ripple. And again, let's click over onto Twitter and share Monica Long's page for those of you who are not following her or unaware of who Monica Long actually is. Now you can click on the link below or go straight to Twitter and go at Monica Long SF. And again, she has the blue check mark so that you physically have her. And Monica Long was excited as well, stating 5 hours ago that over half my professional career has been in crypto and more importantly at Ripple. I'm incredibly honored and ready to hit the ground running as president. Thank you, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, for the opportunity of a lifetime. And that is very exciting. I'm sure there's great reasoning behind that. And again, when I think of the ladies that are leading the industry right now, it also brings to mind Danelle Dixon from Stellar. Also, too, 5 reasons why Ripple XRP, or I should say to correct this, Ripple's XRP might explode into February 2023, and most people might quick to jump on that as a maxi Ripple's XRP, but yes, it is Ripple's native token XRP. So as we get into the top 5 reasons why Ripple might explode in February 2023, we have the Wells effect, we have strong partnerships, social dominance, Ripple's post-SEC future, and Ripple XRP expansion into Asia. Remember the Asian, let's see, what do we call it? The ASEAN market and the, oh man, I just totally blanked out. It sometimes happens to you if you're in front of the mic, the little pressure, something you would normally think of without hesitation. Once you get on the mic, because you're under the little time crunch, you just totally have a blank moment. And I'm sure that happens to each and every influencer out there as well. So again, what I was getting into, the population is about 60% of the global population. When you get into the APAC region, that's what I was thinking of, the APAC region. So that's pretty significant. And again, we know that, as Brad Garlinghouse stated, 95% of their customers are outside of the U.S. I believe he said 90% of the FX market was on their system already, and over 50% of that was on ODL, which is again XRP. There was another thing I wanted to bounce back to really quickly. And the Wells effect, over the past 24 hours, over 70 million worth of XRP tokens were transferred in multiple transactions. And according to Well Alert, that was 29.1 million USD worth of tokens transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitstamp. And soon after, 30,200,000 of the token valued at $12,867,050 were moved from Bitso to another unknown wallet. And what I want to bounce again back around just a bit, after the post SEC future, basically the quick highlight I'm gonna do, and again, don't look if you're driving or if you're working, stay out of trouble, stay safe to yourself and those around you. But it states, however, if the SEC trial goes in Ripple's favor, the price may even surge higher than $1. And I'm going to add a lot more confidence behind that. I can confidently state that it will go significantly higher than the previous all-time high, which was, let's see, what was that? 2000, I believe it was January 15th, 2018 is when we hit $3.84. Believe me, the FOMO will significantly launch much higher than the previous all-time high once that case is ended, and there's nothing holding back XRP. I believe we will begin to see its true valued price, and the manipulation will immediately end. That will be very, very exciting. And guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Much love, and we will catch you in the next one.